Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We're gonna talk to Capon in the evening. Before that, I think we should go see if we can find the stable boy for this quest. Raccarino. Says that he's a stable boy. So it would be reasonable that he would be in the stables.
Hey you! Have you done something I should know about?
Ah, don't worry. I'm a saint.
You'd better be.
True. Maybe you shouldn't be threatening people. Hired hand. Hired hand. Where's stable boy? Any stable boy here, man? Technically, maybe this area is also included, right?
Lord be with you.
Oh, this is the guy, yeah.
The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Libak. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing.
What do you mean, forgot?
Nick Libak, that is, entrusted me with a big task quite a while back. He's
What
a
kind of
castle
task is that?
lord. Obviously, I had to obey him. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning, von Berghoff, and I had to obey him even more. He says there's a war on. So here I am, ready to go off to battle.
I need to know more about what Nikvard asked you to do.
No. There are new rules now. You have to prove you're not a spy.
What are you blathering about?
Von Berghoff said there's a war on, right now. I told him, watch out for spies, Sir Otto. But fear not, I know how to sniff them out. You're a spy yourself, ain't you?
I'm not.
Ha! That's exactly what a spy would say. That's why you have to be vetted, to see if you're really on our side. The side that Nikvard's on, just so you know. We're all friends here. You can join us.
I'd like to.
Hold your horses. First a test.
Tell me what you want from me, then.
A sword.
Okay.
Sword? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even steal one for me. Maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the day, they're not in the towers anyway.
Steal a sword? That sounds like something a spy would do.
Not a spy who wants to help von Berghoff's most loyal servant. By servant, I mean me. See, once I get a sword,
I see.
I'll fill you in on Nikvard's task.
You wanted a sword? So look at what I got for you.
Oh, I need a long sword.
I don't
Okay.
want an invisible sword. Them are spy swords. Suspicious.
I'll think of a way to convince you.
Sure. We're gonna go forge a longsword, I think. I think I have the recipe. We need to learn these, by the way. The horseshoes there are pretty good. We're gonna make a common longsword, I think.
I should eat something.
Yeah, you should eat something. What kind of food are we? Yeah, we need to throw some of this. Well, the only nourishment I have right now is beer. That's not great. We gonna forge a little sword. Okay. So, to craft this, we need 2 iron, 1 coin sword pommel, 1 ordinary sword guard, pigskin, and steel. This. Pigskin. Steel. What was that other thing? Oh, we need the iron, obviously. We need the iron, obviously. Okay. Where was it I pressed the thing? Here. Craft the ordinary longsword. I'm not gonna craft you like a good weapon. This will be fine.
It's burning.
Well, should have taken it out earlier then, man. Luckily, we're pretty decent crafters. I wanted to talk to the scribe as well.
Need some more work.
Yeah, it will. Okay, let's put it back into the fire. And then we can rotate it afterwards. I don't know if the rotation helped. Okay, that went really fast this time. I'm so confused about those things. So let's rotate it.
I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good.
Oh, I thought it would take more time. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Hopefully it's decent quality still. Smithing successful and getting lockpicks. So quality 3. Not bad. We're gonna send this stuff back, yeah?
I should eat something.
Okay, you are hungry all the time,
It's
dude.
not safe here.
You are just really standing around looking all guilty of something. Fine, Henry will starve a little bit now. Here is the guy, right?
And get this. Miloboshka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week.
Without anyone noticing?
Exactly.
I really need to eat something.
And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around it.
About Nikvard.
Got that sword yet, spy?
You wanted a sword? So look at what I got for you.
That's perfect. Lovely. I don't think you're a spy. Can't say for sure, but you seem all right.
What about Nikvard then?
Nikvard asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Berghoff. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle, and I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nikvard clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where.
That's all.
Aye. If you run into Nikvard, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
Well, that's not great.
I'm sorry.
Well, we need to go to the kitchen anyway, because we're hungry AF. We go in here. Apparently that's stealing. And she doesn't want to talk to me. Where is the other cook?
Christ, pardon me.
Yeah, why are you in the way?
Stay close to the others. It's not safe here.
Well,
Greetings. Do you need something?
Do you know where I can find Nikvard? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nikvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nikvard.
Hi, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nikvard?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capen. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
True enough. Nikvard has a flair for the dramatic.
He does.
That's Liebach for you.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. He thought I meant he was too old for me. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
I understand. Just one more thing, please. When was the last time you saw Nikvard? And where?
The last time was in the Knight's Hall, but that was a long time ago. I found that message a few days ago. Hard to say where he's off to.
Thanks anyway.
Okay, so we need to find Bertha the cook. Question is,
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
oh, this is the armory. Okay. Somehow we haven't been here before. Oh, whatever. Not really gonna look around. I'm pretty sure there's a kitchen on the other side here as well. We looked in before. So
God be with you, sir.
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nikvard. The scribe told
Yeah,
me
where
you wanted
is he?
something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Liebach to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
I think he's dead.
Nikvard needed medicine. For what?
I can't say. I promised Lord Liebach his secret is safe with me, as well as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nikvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Liebach's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Listen, Bertha. Do you realize your stubbornness is making everything more difficult? Nikvard borrows a mysterious book, suddenly he stops talking to the scribe and falls ill. And when the only person who wants to get to the bottom of it comes to you, you keep mum. You don't want to have Nikvard on your conscience, do you?
I suppose you're right. I reckon Lord Libak would forgive me if he knew I was only trying to help him, right?
I mean, I think he's dead.
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slow at the other end. In that regard, Lord Libak had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Nikvard didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libak is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us, and I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
I think all the clues we've found so far are kind of bad. So, what's the next step?
Hey, you. Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing
No.
anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
I mean, he probably, either he died somewhere. Oh, that's unfortunate. Anything here? Not really. Well, I'd like to get in here, but that doesn't look like that's gonna happen soon.
Lord von Berghoff sent me. I'm supposed to collect, a gift in return for my services.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
Warhammer.
I'm tempted by a warhammer.
An excellent choice against heavy armor. The weapon itself is rather unwieldy, though. Get a shield to go with it, and you'll be unstoppable.
Thanks for the advice.
If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man who wields it.
No. This is really the weapon that you give me? Okay.
I really need to eat something.
Careful, Henry, or you'll get soaked.
And this is the combat arena, yeah?
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Yeah, okay.
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing about. Got it?
Weak digestive potion at least. One could think that he hid the book here. Wait, he could also... Huh.
What are you whistling for?
What if he dropped it in there? What if he dropped it in there and it fell out of the castle?
Nice and safe.
That could at least be a reasonable clue, you know? Okay. You hurry up, you know? I know we're in the city kinda, but I think I rode out on the wrong side of the castle.
Von Burgov's vassals are gathering. It looks like a serious horse. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
Okay, let's follow this path, yeah? Somewhere here is where we can check.
Go. Go.
I would assume they're patrolling these side parts. Oh. I doubt we'd find some corpse here, right?
Whoa! You must be Nikvard, eh? Poor wretch.
Oh.
Sand-coloured cover, embossed. That'll be the book Krazel wants. It looks quite ordinary. Apart from being covered in shit.
Poor guy. So, can I read the book or what? Lightbringer's Secret.
I really need to eat something.
Among the qualities of a true master of fire are the warrior's godliness for when he handles powder. He has his arch enemy in his hands. He also maintains humility towards the world he walks. Day and night, sorry. He should, as a master, be able to read and write, otherwise the knowledge written in this book cannot be retained in the mind, whether it be distillation, separation, or sublimination. Only a man of prudence, honesty, kindness in word and deed will become a master. In particular, he must avoid drunkenness at any hour. If you don't want to scrape the saltpeter out of the sties or search the pits, do this. Make a pipe out of clay with some small holes in it.
I could go
Take
for
a
something to eat now.
pound of tartaric acid, half a pound of salt, 3 times as much lime, and the urine of a wine drinker. Okay. Make a mash from the materials and spread it inside the pipe. Leave it in the sun for 3 days and empty it on the 4th day. Then hang the pipe in the cellar and wait for the niter to grow. Then boil the saltpeter in water, wine, or better vinegar as you would a fish and strain it through a thick cloth. Let the crystals dry properly. Materials must be sifted through a sieve or a linen bag. Melt a pound of sulfur into a crucible and stir in 2 pounds of properly grounded saltpeter and a quarter of a pound of charcoal. Soak the sulfur wick in molten mass and let it cool and harden. If the powder should spoil, add a drop of sublimate of mercury, camphor, and arsenic during the brewing. If you want to create powder that stays dry on the ground but catches fire in the rain, read on. Okay. So definitely gunpowder, yeah? Definitely gunpowder. I still no food. I really need to steal some food somewhere. Let's go to the kitchen, I think. Should be here somewhere. No. Steal food. I'm helping you guys. Thank you. That's great. No. I actually want to eat that. So we stuffed ourselves with stolen food.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this. Awful things.
I don't know why I shouldn't be alone. It's approaching evening.
Careful.
I don't think I can sleep in here. Let's sit down and read. We have a little bit of energy still. I think we take stealth.
God is punishing us for our sins.
Bollocks a misunderstanding.
Where is Capon anyway?
You've come just at the right time.
Of course.
We'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh? It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me. You're not looking forward to the feast? I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons. That makes 2 of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Burgov has good reasons for caution. I hope so. What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samin?
Not really.
It's appalling what happened at Samin Fortress.
Does that mean you're regretting your decision?
I thought I was doing the right thing. But now I'm not so sure. We should never have got involved.
True. I feel like I've walked through deep shit, and people can smell me from miles away. Whatever the rights and wrongs of it, I won't forget that horror as long as I live.
I understand. But let's drop it now, and go and hear what Sir Otto has to say.
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
No.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov, and perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ori?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebokov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business.
We don't have the letter. How does he know what's in the letter?
We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble.
You have no idea.
Lord Capon.
You don't know what.
My plan.
Okay.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature.
Okay, dude.
You're not offended, I hope. Ori.
Perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
I do not.
Friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see him.
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her.
You must be that Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
What would you like, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nabok. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I mean, it wasn't his fault.
Sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
I understand. Let's play then. But I'm warning you, you'll lose your shirt.
We'll see about that, Bursche. I give no quarter.
I have not saved. So I can't save scum this. I'll take those.
Ich hoffe, das Glück steht mir bei. Show me what you've got, lad.
Let's see if we can get another one. It might be
Have a bit of sense and count the dice.
and that was not a good roll.
Scheiße, I knew I should have gone home.
That's how you have to play.
You busted on the first throw, man. I'm gonna take 1,000 points.
Sometimes.
Das
Looks
war's.
like you don't
You're
even
up, my
want to
friend.
play. The last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here.
It's so unlikely to roll something with this, right? I'm gonna take the points.
Do it. Keep it up.
Diese.
Verdammt good. It has to work
Okay,
out.
he is really unlucky. Man's busting. Okay, I'm pretty lucky so far. And he's gonna get some insane rolls now, you know?
Hier.
Really?
Schön.
Okay.
Was ist los?
Too,
Oh,
but you could throw
it's all
better.
yours.
He just rolled a lot, but without really... I'm gonna take another 1,000 points, my guy. I don't understand how I've been so lucky this game.
Here.
Okay, I'm bust. No.
Schön.
You're rolling again, really.
I hope it doesn't turn sour on me. Good, good. I'm doing well.
No, you're not really doing well.
I knew it'd be
Oh,
good.
come on.
I said as much.
I don't know why you would... Yeah, okay. And we won.
Mein Gott, warum?
That was a good game, friends.
Aye. Every game is good when you fatten your purse.
Ah, Lady Fortune gives and takes by turns. A few groschen, one way or the other, won't ruin me.
But you're still in debt to me, though.
Well, that's true. I apologize for what I said. I wasn't being serious.
It's fine, dude. Water under the bridge.
Thanks, friend. I just wanted a bit of fun.
Isn't it?
Okay.
Hey, blacksmith boy. What are you doing there? Get over here. Stop faffing about and get over here.
What's the problem?
What do you think? I don't have time for nonsense.
I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
Well, that's true.
Ah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I get that, but you gave von Burgov your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Yep.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
Good night, man.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Ah, our hero from the pond. You're like a mythical hero. You just need someone to write your story.
Compose away. But don't get too close to me in the heat of battle.
What have we here? Your wits are quick, my friend. Tell me, what really happened?
Man.
You have a poet among us, eh?
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of thing to Florian there. Women swoon in his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you. If only his verses were any good.
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. Wouldn't you like to help me? You do have a sense of humor, right?
Sorry. I don't want to get involved in anything dodgy.
As you wish. It could have been fun, though. But if you change your mind and want a bit of fun, drop by. But you have to do it before I get too drunk.
No. I don't even know who the hell Florian is.
How do you like the company here? Christ, do you even drink at all?
We're supposed to fetch some stuff.
I'm sorry.
What would you like?
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Oh, but that horse has already bolted. I'm clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
Oh, I have it. I've had it enough.
I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
All right. Maybe I was a bit hasty. I'll find you something better. I still have this left. Take it. It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way. Sacra. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
We're not gonna sleep yet, no? Where is she? And she's definitely doing something fishy, right? It's not there, yeah. She's not in the armory.
Where can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know. Ask Manietta. She's the cook.
Wait, where's Manietta?
Good day. What would you like?
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon. I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get her, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
Sure, I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks. God be with you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I see you, you thief! Halt!
What?
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
Felt like stealing, eh? Return what you stole and pay for the damages.
Wait a moment.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Not how it but fight, but don't do anything like...
Yeah.
Someone should keep watch over the body.
What body? Where is the spice chest?
I hope they'll beat him like a dog.
Oh, is it this one? Ooh. Thank you.
I can hardly believe it.
Something's missing.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you. I couldn't budge it. I won't bother looking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, I'll blame Osina and his rubbish locks.
True.
Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle. Take care, have a nice evening.
I really wonder where Catherine went. I'm a little bit too curious for my own good, yeah?
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.
No, I'll be fine. That's locked. It's also locked. She could be in there. But when we caught her the last time, she was in this part of the building, right? Really, this floating ink thing is...
Hey, you're not allowed here.
What do you mean?
Out! Now! Correct.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. We are just gonna make a quick sweep here, yeah? See if we can find her somewhere.
What are you doing here? It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
I'm just passing through. Keep up the good work, Master Guard.
I can't go outside. Okay, I can't go outside. That's interesting. That is really interesting. So...
That reminds me of a nice story about a nunnery.
Keep it to yourself.
I'd like to have a bit of discourse with you, young man.
It happens.
This is Henry,
Just
Lord
watch where you're
Capon's
going
servant.
next time.
No, it's okay. I don't feel like talking right now. I'm looking for people. I mean, maybe you actually can't find her.
You're not permitted to be here. Surrender now.
I surrender.
Now
What's-
I'll You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay.
Look,
What are you talking about?
look, we're both men.
Where are you going?
It's like this.
No?
They're wheeling. Well, this yacht at Hind, and all of a sudden, that girl made... Oh,
All right then. Well, that's taken care of. Off you go now.
I don't think she's in there. Damn, that's... He's just rando sleeping there. Well, I think this is the last spot where we look. And then we go to bed, I think. This is a very hard lock. Okay. Pretty sure there's no one here. Take one of those. Wait, just... Oh, thank you. It's not a great chest, though. Whatever, dude. Not super worth it, yeah. That was more ink. Okay. I think I'll just accept that I don't know where she is. And we're gonna go to sleep. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever, dude.
Easy! I surrender!
I've got you can't you'll pay.
Look,
Look, where is
it's like
no?
they're weak. Well, this you and all of us. That girl. Oh,
all right. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Trying to find my way around where I can and can't be. Don't think she would have gone down to the dungeon, right? Yeah, well, that's a bit sketchy, right? Okay, whatever, dude. We're gonna go to sleep. Good. Well, this is gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.